What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and another video. So as you've probably seen from a lot of our photo vlogs recently, we have flew the drone quite a bit in them, but we actually haven't took that many photos with the drone, and that's what we're going to try today. We've actually seen a lot of people use the vertical pano mode to get cool drone shots, and that's what we're going to try. And I can't really see because it's quite bright. Hopefully you can hear me okay too, because we're using the lav mic, but that's what we're going to try and see if we can get a cool photo with the drone. RC not connected. This is a problem we've had since we got this. Every time we plug it in, the connection just doesn't work.
I think it's something to do with the phone.
Rather annoying. We spend 10 minutes before we fly the drone plugging this thing in and out until it eventually works. We are using the DJI Mavic Mini 2, by the way. I forgot to mention it. And Christina's also here.
Hi.
Right, let's send this thing up and see what we can get. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is, instead of just taking a landscape photo and then cropping like a 4x5 out of it for Instagram, I'm going to take multiple photos, so essentially a vertical pano shot, and combine them together, and I should end up with a kind of a wide angle photo, which is allowing me to get more in the shot. And the DJI Mavic Mini 2 actually doesn't have the vertical pano like some of the other more expensive DJI drones have, so I'm just doing it myself. I'm just changing the angle, taking a photo, changing the angle again, taking another one, and I'll combine them and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it turns out okay. Okay, so got it done. Once again, run extremely low on the battery, as always seems to happen. These things really do not last too long, but tried the photo. I'm not sure, again, because it's a drone and you can't see before you go up what it's going to look like. It's hard to tell, so you don't really get that many chances at taking different types of photos. You kind of have to go with what you originally planned, and it may or may not look okay. I'm not sure. I thought the mountains were going to look a bit closer to the road, but we'll see in post what it looks like, and hopefully it turns out okay. How do you think that went, Christina?
Well, I mean, I was literally doing the filming behind this camera, so I literally have no idea what you were seeing in the drone. Might have turned out well, might have not. I have faith in you though. I think you probably got something that might look cool. So.
Well, we will have to see. It's getting cold though.
Yeah.
So whenever we got back, we brought all the photos into Lightroom, looked at which ones we thought were the best, because we took quite a few variations of pretty much the same shot.
You did.
I did, yeah. When I found the, I think it was 4 or 5, I selected them all, and then in Lightroom clicked Photo Merge, and then you get to choose a few different settings. I believe it's cylindrical, spherical, and perspective. I chose perspective because I thought it looked the best for that photo, and then you're left with one photo, which is a combination of the 4 or 5 photos that you took and blended together. And then I just played around with the settings a little bit, tweaked the tones to get kind of the look that we like, and I also added in a little flare from the left hand side because the sun was kind of hitting one part of the road, and I think that's just a nice little touch to photos, especially in drone shots. And this is how the final image turned out. So I mean, I think it turned out okay. It's not the greatest photo ever, and we haven't really took that many drone photos, so I don't have much to compare it to, but it could have been a little better. Like I said in the video, I thought the roads were going to look a little bit closer, and it's just hard to know exactly how it's going to look because you can't see from that view. So yeah, I think the road leading up through the mountains and the little stream on the left hand side is kind of satisfying to look at. So yeah, it's okay.
I mean, we did do a little bit of scouting first on Google Earth to try and get an idea of what it looks like from a bird's eye perspective, because obviously there's no other way to tell exactly what it's going to look like. Again, it gives you a good idea, but you're never going to know exactly until the drone's up in the air and you can see exactly what you're looking at.
It is a great, if you don't already know, it's a great little tip too. If you're looking for potential drone photos, go on to Google Earth and make click the little 3D view and go right down and almost copy what you would be doing with the drone. And you can literally line up a photo. Obviously the lighting's different, but it does help. So
I think it turned out okay. The idea is definitely there. I love
Mike.
I love the idea, and I could see what we were trying to go for with the road going through the mountains. But yeah, just for next time, I guess we can only improve and try and do it better next time.
Yeah, we definitely would like to include some drone shots in our photo vlogs from now on if we can. But yeah, doing the vertical panos instead of just cropping a 4x5 out of a landscape photo is definitely the way to go, I think, because you're getting a way higher quality photo because you're combining multiple images instead of just taking it out of that landscape, and you're getting a bigger perspective, like a wider perspective, so you can kind of frame your shot a little bit better. So yeah, it's definitely something that I think we will do, and probably most of our photos, especially if we're going to post them to Instagram. So yeah, maybe give it a try if you haven't before. And just be careful if you are doing it. You can get a little bit carried away and take a lot of shots. I think the one we took was like 4 shots and they were overlapping. If you go a little bit crazy and try to combine like a huge area into one photo or merge it together, you will end up with a really warped looking perspective, and it just looks a little bit strange. So
yeah, it can look a little bit weird, like you're looking at literally everything from the ground to the sky. That could be a bit strange. So
just be careful of that.
So just a quick little photo mission from us today. As we said, we haven't we haven't taken that many photos with the drone. It is something that we want to continue to do in our photo vlogs and stuff like that. But the important thing is that we've learnt from this experience. So next time we can try and execute a little bit better. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. That's always very helpful. You can also subscribe too. That would also be very helpful because we are a new YouTube channel here.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
As we always say, take it easy.
Don't be a stranger.